say I'm the plug, I don't talk it out.
Alright people, we have an interesting video, an unprecedented video by me, a response video. So I put out a tweet on Twitter last night at the time that I'm recording this, asking who is the Kanye West of Christian hip hop. So I was just curious to see what people would say. This was inspired by me watching a video about Kanye West, really well made video by Kanye West. So I thought, oh, I'll just ask everyone. And then I got literally like 95% of the responses were Derek Minor. One of them was for What Up RG by DJ Michael, but a guy by the name of Cardiac Drums, I believe that's how you say his name, quoted my tweet and said, "Why do have to compare everyone? Question mark. This is why CHH isn't where it should be, because of comparison and artists settling to sound like others." And just to let you guys know a bit about him, he's a producer, drummer, music director, and the credits are for like Andy Mineo, Kevi, Derek Minor, Xavier, Omar, people like that. So I don't know what he's done for those specific people. And then the crew made a video about this guy's response to me, so I thought I would give my response to all of this and what I think about the comparisons with Christian artists and non-Christian artists, and I guess just comparisons in general, because that's what he said with the original statement. So first off, I'll just read the rest of his run and then I'll go on from there. So he starts off with the original statement where he said, "Why do we have to compare everyone? This isn't why Christian hip hop is where it is." And then he says, "It's like Christian hip hop artists can't be original because the fans want Christian versions of their favorite mainstream artists. It needs to stop. Your favorite mainstream artists are where they are because of their originality. We are sons and daughters of the ultimate creator. Why aren't we taking advantage of that? Rant done. Back to this bag. Love y'all. Everyone quiet now." And that's pretty much where it ends. So first off, with the comparison part, I know this is probably made most popular by the Trackstar's series Line for Line, where they compare Christian artists with non-Christian artists, see how their production is. On a personal level, I don't think it matters that much. I mean, mainstream artists get compared with mainstream artists all the time. Basketball players get compared. I don't think there's much issue there. Now, I guess some people think of Christian hip-hop as like its own island out in the middle of nowhere, and I guess I see it more as just hip-hop and rap genre bubble, and then all the sub-genres inside of that, including Christian hip-hop. So I guess from that aspect, it's just comparing two hip-hop artists with different perspectives. Now, I do get that often with the comparisons, people are looking for Christian versions. I know with Trackstars in the beginning of Line for Line, they say that these artists aren't Christian versions of the people that they're comparing them to. Now, with your favorite mainstream artists are where they are because of their originality. I mean, everyone has people that they look up to for inspiration. So often in the beginning, they sound a lot like who they look up to. Probably a lot of Christian rappers look up to secular artists, whether they were saved or not initially, I don't know, but a lot of them seem to have secular inspirations. So obviously they're gonna sound like a lot of them initially. Like NF, I think he sounded a lot more like Eminem than he does now. He's kind of made his own sound. Personally, I don't want a Christian version of a mainstream artist. I understand that they're unique, but obviously people who sound similar, this is hip hop, so it sounds similar in the way that the overall genre sounds anyway. So obviously there's going to be people that sound more like a more popular artist than them, like with sub-genres, so maybe like trap, so people in that lane are going to sound more similar than people who are more, I guess, go for the old style or are more lyrical and articulate or whatever. Personally, I don't really care. To me, it's like comparing comparing two basketball players, saying one has a style like another, doesn't mean that basketball player has to play exactly like that person. If they look up to a certain person, they're going to have tendencies that may be similar. Like Lonzo Ball gets compared to Jason Kidd or Magic Johnson or whatever, different point guards. Russell Westbrook might be compared to Michael Jordan. I mean, it's whatever. I think people get too caught up on it. I can see why artists would get annoyed about it, just like people saying that I'm the DJ Academics or the Keemstar of Christian hip-hop, which I'm not. I'm the David Livick of Christian hip-hop, but I don't let that define me. I don't think the artists should let that define themselves either. It's whatever. Let me know your thoughts down below. This went on for way too long, so hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in my next video.